Why don't the waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans mix with each other? Oceanologists discovered this feature of the waters of the oceans relatively recently. The waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans differ in their composition. Perhaps it is the composition of the waters that plays a key role in this strange phenomenon. Today, oceanologists already know the reason why the waters of the oceans do not mix. Let's get acquainted with it. At the turn of two oceans, two completely different underwater worlds seem to touch. It seems that the oceans are separated by a conditional barrier, due to which they do not mix. As a result of laboratory studies, the researchers managed to find out a striking fact: the waters of the oceans have a different chemical composition. If we take into account the fact that the water in one ocean is heavier than the water in the other, then the boundary between them should be vertical. The waters of one ocean must rise above the waters of another. However, the waters of all oceans are at the same level. The density of water in different oceans has a slight difference, so the water does not sink and the oceans are at the same level. The oceans do not mix also because of the different direction of the current. Also, the waters of the oceans have a different strength of molecular connection, which does not allow the waters of different oceans to mix with each other. It should be noted that river waters also in some cases do not mix with each other. If in some rivers the mixing of water is a normal natural process, then in others this phenomenon does not occur. As an example, take the Rio Negro in Brazil, whose waters do not mix with those of the Solomos. Also, the Kutani and Bia rivers with different water composition are friendly to each other and exchange their waters. The blue waters of the Kutan flow into the ordinary water of the Bia, resulting in the fall of the Ob River. A similar phenomenon can be observed on the rivers of Germany, Inn and Danube. When water causes reactions, then flows continue in different countries and flows of different colors. Over time, the water in also, this phenomenon can be observed in Denmark, where the Baltic Sea meets the North Sea. The waters of the North Sea are darker, while those of the Baltic have a turquoise hue. The waves seem to crash into a transparent barrier that they cannot overcome. The Cape is a popular tourist location. A huge number of people from all over the world visit it every year to see such an unusual natural phenomenon. Despite the rather cool water, tourists enter it to make sure that there is no obstacle, but there is also no illusion. The waters of the two seas, different in color, really do not mix. That's all. If you liked it, push like button, subscribe and click on the bell. Have a good day.